Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to our continued adventures with Euro Truck Simulator 2 in our Promods career. We're in the Faroe Islands, we're just making a quick stop here and it is time now for us to head on our way to Iceland. I'm going to go down, you can see the ferry actually off to our right here. Now there are we don't have anything with us. I couldn't actually, if we take a look here real quick at our truck, I couldn't find a trailer. I don't know what happened to it. There was a delivery to Iceland, I thought, when we last looked, but it's since vanished. So maybe we just missed the timing on it, I'm not sure. But we can see the ferry. There's actually two ferries off to our right here, and I'm not sure which one is the right one. So we'll go try 50% chance we get it right, which of course means 100% chance we get it wrong. We're going to head off to the right here and see if this is the one to Iceland. I wonder if one is for arrivals and one is for departures. That would seem a little odd, at least with the ferry, but we'll give it a try here. It's going to be one of these two places. And so once we get there, we'll get on the ferry and then we'll head off to Iceland. We're going to look for a job once we get there. Alrighty, here we are. Let's see if we got the right one. Thank you everybody for telling me that Faroe Islands is Denmark, by the way. I just saw the Denmark flag over there, so I think I eventually would have figured it out. But it's always nice to have help with these things. Let's see if this will work. There we go. We're going to Iceland. Off we go. I'm excited. A couple people mentioning also as well in comments the new version of Promods. They've done some updates to Romania. I didn't realize there was continued development going on with it. I thought that just it would be, oh, of course we've arrived at 11 o'clock at night. We've got plenty of sleep. So our first drive in Iceland will be at night. I might look for a place to sleep here, but we have to find a job too. We are here and check it out. They named it appropriately. That does definitely look like ice off on either side here. We kind of span around here. Snow and ice and yeah, we are here. Okay, I'm going to find us a job and then we'll get busy. So this is a very small town and the only job I could find within Iceland, there are 4 jobs available here, was empty pallets taking us about 6 hours to the west. But we'll take it. It's money, it's work. It's only going to make us about 7,000 euros, which isn't really helpful in our quest to kind of build our trucking empire here. But there's snow all over the place here. Is there always snow in some sections of Iceland? I thought the summer was fairly warm and unsnow covered. But maybe this is just a different season, or anyway, we're here. This looks cool. I'm excited. I'm also excited for the hidden roads. I've hunted about and I found 2 hidden roads, as well as someone talking about that mysterious one that goes under the whole country. Anyway, we are on our way to pick up this job, and I'll see you when we get there. I can't find the job. I thought it was here, but I don't see any pickup spot around here. Okay. So I plugged in the pickup for the thing again, and it's sending us all the way back where we started. I'm a little baffled as to what's going on. I might abandon this one, and let's go over here to this town. I have to learn how to say the Icelandic names. I'll practice them between now and next time. Let's see if we can get a job out of here. Yeah, so I don't know where that pickup is or how we missed it, but I can't find our empty pallets, so I abandoned trying to look for it. About an hour and a half away is that town to the west with the really long Icelandic name. So we'll head over there and we'll look for work there. Just a quick aside, we're about halfway to this town we're heading to. I'm liking this already. We got this really cool mountain pass. I mean, look at all the snow around. It's like the winter mod. We're through it's just rock and mountain. This looks so cool. I'm much more excited now. Well, I was super excited for Iceland anyway, but now that I'm actually in it and we're driving around in it, I think this is going to be really spectacular. Expectations are up here. Reydarfdorfer. All right, we are here. I'm just going to pull over here, see if I can find us a job now. Slight problem. There's no work in Iceland that keeps us within Iceland from either of these two places. I could go back here and try to find those empty pallets, but I don't know where they are. Maybe it's right there. Okay, I guess we'll go back and try it again because that seems to be the only work around here. So I'll see if I can find this job again here. We'll sort it out. So our kind of Iceland adventure here, not starting off to a very profitable one here. That's the one I want. Oh, Equinor. I should be able to find it. I should have gone by the company name. Okay, so we'll just drive around. We'll go back where we were. Try this again. I'll see you when we get there. So the good thing about spending 3.5 hours driving around Iceland trying to find a load of pallets to take to the other part of Iceland is that the sun's coming up. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, right? So it's probably summer hours, which means that we're probably going to get, about 20 hours of daylight here, which is going to be awesome. So we'll get to see a sunrise here momentarily. Got about an hour left before we pick up our job. I'm going to find, what I should have done, right, is rather than looking for a parking lot, I should have found the company and gone into the company. So I am pretty confident now that the fact that I'm using my brain, I think we'll be able to find what we're looking for. Okay, there's the sign, Equinor. So it should be, there it is. I just missed it. I didn't go far enough the last time. The sign where it says where the road directions ended and the company starts is just not quite the right place on the map. So that's what kind of messed us up. Problem solved. Let's go pick up our empty pallets now. Should be right in here if we grab it. So not necessarily off to the greatest start here. There we go. Empty pallets, 6 hours. It's only going to pay us 8,000 euros, which is not very much. But there's not much work to be had in Iceland. A little bit worried about the Icelandic economy here. Only empty pallets from a big port town like this. That's the only job available for a truck like us. The other thing I think I probably should take a look for is making sure there's going to be gas and a place to sleep along the way. I think 6 hours, I think we got enough, but let's get this hooked up. I'm excited. Our first Icelandic work. Here we go. Nice. Just a short load of empty pallets, but we are off. Let's get going. Get this show on the road here. Our map is all plotted. I'm going to take one quick look to make sure there's a place to sleep, and we probably don't need gas, but at least a place to sleep, and then we'll get out going on our route here. Note to the wary, it's definitely a good idea to plan your route here because there's only one place to get gas and sleep, which is way out here, about 3 hours, 4 hours down the road. So it definitely looks like it's going to pay to plan ahead. Also, I've got these little snow icons. I'm not sure what those mean. We do have a scenic viewpoint along the way. So lots of things to check out here as we go out on our adventure. We should get a nice sunrise too as we get going here. This is going to be great. Now I'm excited. Journeys like this, they always kind of can get off on kind of an odd foot, right? When you just going to hit that post. Nope. New place, new adventure and stuff like that. I'm also curious, if we look right ahead on the map here, maybe someone who knows can tell us. There is this orange sign with two triangles in it. It looks like some kind of a bridge or tunnel. Would that be perhaps the entrance to the... What is that? Is that the tunnel that goes across the country? Is that... We're going right under it here. It looks like it's a road of some sort, but it goes right into that building. What is that thing? Why is it marked on the map? It's not. It's a pipeline, it looks like. Okay, but why is it marked on our map? So many Icelandic mysteries to start us off. But the sky is getting brighter. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday game time. A little bit over 6 hour journey. We're finally getting started after about 3.5, 4 hours worth of wandering around trying to find our empty pallets. This is valuable cargo. We'll see you as we get down the road a little bit. Sky has reminded me to slow down about 700 times here. Sun's full up. It's 5 o'clock in the morning now. We're about 4 hours and 30 minutes left in our 6 hour journey. So about an hour and a half under bank. We went back over that route that we did and we turned right now. So we're looping around Iceland, the outer edge of Iceland from counterclockwise fashion. We've got kind of an amazing gully here, a valley here off to the left with a river down below in it. Oops, we can't keep up our speed now. It's a big uphill pull here. Lots of snow as we look around here. If we pop these off and take a look from the outside, it is a winter wonderland, gray and desolate here with just small towns kind of speckled along the way. I am very glad that we've got enough sleep and got enough gas so that it looks like we'll make it here. And our newbie truck is struggling a little bit. But as we enjoy the Icelandic scenery here, which is really cool, I am so glad we're doing this Promods save. This has been one of the best things I've done in Euro Truck Simulator 2 since starting it, over 2 years ago now. This is really, really, really special stuff. I'm still just amazed by the quality of it here. And I know I keep saying that, but come to a place like Iceland and we're looking around, I mean, this is just awesome. Such an expansion to the game. Speaking of expansions to the game, RevanFan has been posting more information about some of the other mods, and he did post that if you add the Russian map, you can connect what we have in Promods with the Great Steppe mod, and then you don't need that ferry mod that I had put in. So he posted a kind of an order to do that and some mods and things like that. So I added that, which means that we can drive from where we are in Iceland all the way to the Great Steppe, way on the other side of Moscow now, without having to use that kind of weird ferry mod. I mean, it's great that it existed, but we don't have to use the ferry mod. We can drive all the way there. He was also talking about Road to Asia, which goes even farther, and then it's Road to Africa. I might have the names of those wrong, but there's an African mod too that allows you to get down there, which looks like that would be fun to add as well. So I don't know. I mean, at a certain point, you don't want to add too much, because every time the game gets updated, this looks like a police officer, you have to wait. This is the first police officer we've seen speed trap out here, and we are not speeding, getting our perfect journey. But to a certain degree, I don't want to add so much, because every time you add something, another police officer, they're all over the place. I was just going to say I hadn't seen a single police officer on the drive yet since we've landed in Iceland, but apparently they do have police officers in Iceland. But to go back to that original point, every time you add a mod, you have to wait for it to get updated in order to be able to play the game after Promods gets up, after the base game gets updated and stuff like that. So I'm a little bit hesitant to add too many things. As we saw in the American Truck Simulator mod, there was that Reforma edition map that didn't get updated, so we had to delete that and remove that. So, but it looks like all of the ones that I'm talking about, including Road to Asia or Road to Africa, look at this. This is cool, by the way. All do seem to get updated pretty regularly, so I feel like we might want to add that in. But for right now, I think I'm pretty good. We've got so much to explore in the game now, and hopefully we can get a little more powerful truck here. As we can see, our speed drops whenever we have to climb, and we're only carrying empty pallets. I don't think they're that heavy. We've still got kind of newbie beginning wimpy truck here. A little bit of lack of control. Anyway, about 3.5 hours left. I want to update us on picking the best DLC, the best state in American Truck Simulator. We have another result in. We're going to launch our next game. So we are down to, 7 remaining states. We have a victor in our first quarterfinal match. Looks like we've got a pretty cool bridge coming up ahead here too. But, is that smoke on the horizon? Anyway, we'll see in a little bit. So up here on the left, we have that Scenic Vista. And I see, that's the smoke I think I saw off on the horizon. This looks like it might be steam. Maybe it's some sort of geyser or something like that. Anyway, we're definitely going to check this out. I mean, Iceland is famous for its hot springs and geysers and all that kind of stuff. And so let's check this out. Looks like we go in right up here. And there's a scenic viewpoint. This looks pretty cool. Might as well check out stuff. I can't imagine it's too urgent to get the empty pallets here in a hurry. Make a U-turn. We will, but we're going to check this out first. Is there cars parked there? We can't... Oh, no, they left room for us. Alrighty. Oh, check this out. This is pretty awesome. This must be one of the many natural vistas here. Heavier geothermal area. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can walk out on it, too. So apparently it spews out steam from underneath the ground. That looks pretty cool. They go off at strange angles. I can't imagine that's what they do in real life. But, oh, that was quick. All right. Well, we'll take a little picture here in this steamy area, and then we'll be on our way. Someone's out there taking photographs, too. All right. See you later, geothermal area. Back on the road we go. About 2 hours and 54 minutes left on our journey. Probably a good time to start chatting a little bit about our best American Truck Simulator state. We have a new result in. Check it out. As the experts predicted, Colorado stomping all over Oregon. The #1 seed beating the 8 seed 61% to 39%. Although Oregon put up a pretty good showing against the #1 seed. Still, it was a result that the experts expected, with our #8 seed falling to the wayside. Despite the fact that Oregon is one of my favorite states in the game, I was expecting Colorado to beat it, and the voting did go that way. But now, we may be looking at our first upset. Wow, we have 12 kilometers an hour. This is very steep. 7 kilometers an hour. Can we make it? 3. I've never not made it up a hill. This is interesting. I don't know what else to do. It's a bad sign. Our load isn't that heavy. Can you get in a place where you can't make it over a hill? Gotta think about that. That's a little bit of food for thought. We might really want to try to upgrade our engine here before we get too much farther into Iceland. Got a little town here. Maybe they have engine upgrades here. But I think we need another level first. Income 6,000. Scarlet J gets us to 58,000 euros. Very good. But to not get distracted about the task at hand, I am going to actually pick up gas, even though we have plenty, just because I do not want to lose. I do not want to run out. I guess running out of gas, it just isn't that big of a deal. It's the sleep one. But I'll check that, then we'll get back out on our way. I'll be right back. So it looks like we can make it no problems with our current sleep level. Well, not no problem, but like we have 2.5 minutes of work left, and we have 3 hours of sleep hours. So I am going to actually sleep here just to be on the safe side, because there's no other place to sleep between here and our destination. Loan installment is paid. All that money that Scarlet J made, we just paid off to get our loan fuel, even then some. So we're below what we started with, paying these crippling loan installments. We really need to get another truck going to start kind of earning more money here. But yes, to go back to the American Truck Simulator state, of course, Colorado beating Oregon fairly handily here. We're by the ocean again. This is pretty cool. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. I think I was supposed to turn left. Nope, we did the right thing. Good. Okay, we're all good here. Just a lot of things to think about. Bicycles, we don't need that. Let's get on the road. We'll keep going. But the next matchup, this one I'm interested to see the result of. Here we go. Number 4 seed, California, takes on number 5 seed, Oklahoma. Oklahoma, the newest DLC state in the game, with a lot of people mentioning it's one of the ones that they like and one of their favorite states. But California has tons of stuff, the Coastal Drive and all kinds of interesting things to see. Not sure what that car is doing on our left there, but we left them behind here. Looks like, oh, it was kind of the construction and we got a red light. Okay. So we'll wait for this light to change. So I'll put a link to that poll up on the community post. I'll put a link to that down below. You can check out the community page, and please go vote for our second quarterfinal match, Oklahoma versus California. Will we be seeing our first upset of the competition so far? I'm very curious to see how this one turns out. And that leaves us, now we have one state in the semifinals, which is Colorado. The winner of the Oklahoma-California game will go up against Colorado for a trip to the finals. So we got lots of things. We're getting close. Only 7 states left. Anyway, we will wait forever, apparently, for this light to change, and then we'll be on our way. We'll see you as we get about another hour and a half down the road. Caution. Drive with caution. Snow ahead. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if that means the roads... Do you think the slipperiness is turned on to here? I wonder. I guess we'll find out. Because I know that with the snow mod, the traction on the road stays the same unless you modify it in the game. But I'm kind of wondering if the roads might be slippery here, and we really do have to drive with caution. It does seem like we don't have a ton of speed here. This is kind of cool. So we know what the snowflake means. And this is actually a pretty cool place to drive through. Check it out. We got cliffs on one side, cliffs on the other side, a tunnel up ahead. This is pretty cool. We got a truck daringly passing us. Time to take a picture here. I'd feel a lot better if this truck wasn't trying to pass us with an oncoming bus. Good, he backed off. And this bus just stopped. He freaked out. So, yeah, okay, they're doing the normal thing here. Now we've got a tunnel to go through. This is fun. This is cool. I think we've seen some of the best driving so far in the game in the last few episodes, both with American Truck Simulator and here. This is really cool. The Mexican Mountain Drive was amazing. Really liking the Mexican mod in our American Truck Simulator Big World Series. And really, really happy that we've started this Promods series here. This is so much fun. This is just such cool stuff. Anyway, an hour and 54 minutes left. We've come out of the tunnel, still on these snowy roads here. I do kind of want to test the brakes to see if the truck's going to slide more. That truck seems to be hauling along with any problem. He's got a man truck too here. We are struggling with our pickup here on these icy roads here. It looks like it's going to go more uphill. Hopefully we can make it. Could you... I mean, I suppose it's a physics engine, right? Maybe your truck doesn't have enough power to get you up the hill. Try the V here. Differential cannot be locked. Slow down the truck and try again. Okay. 16 kilometers an hour here. Interesting. 17. We seem to be leveling off at a respectable 18 kilometers an hour here. Anyway, Hopefully we make this. About an hour and a half left. It's been like this for a little while, just kind of driving very cautiously down this stretch, trying to keep our truck on the road and handle the snow and stuff like that. I can see a snowflake up ahead, which I assume is going to be the end of this, but we do have some curvy stuff up here, and I'm kind of curious if the lateral traction in the game is set for this snow, and we're kind of more likely to just slide into that guardrail and rack ourselves up here. So I kind of want to take it slow, because I'd still like to get our third perfect delivery in a row here. Although I suspect we're okay, and I suppose we should test it, but we do have a long line, an embarrassingly long line of vehicles behind us here, trucks and cars. The Wiggly Windy's here for a little bit, and then we hit the end of the snow road. It looks like just up ahead here. Yeah, so far so good. Seems like the traction's pretty good. Yeah, I think we're okay, and it looks like the end of the snow is right up here. So we made it through our first snowfield up over that icy hill. I think we're doing okay, or is this just telling us that there's more snow to come here? Oh yeah, no, it's not stopped. It's just endless snow. This is kind of fun. All right, okay. This truck is just showing off. It's got a heavy load of logs. He just storms on by us. The newbie truck driver. I know. Okay, fine. But to be fair, our engine just really isn't anywhere as powerful as his probably is. We have a definite newbie level truck here. I'm hopeful. I think we're going to hit the next level when we deliver this load. And if that's the case, maybe there's a mechanic in wherever we're going here that could help us to upgrade our truck and get a little bit more horsepower and maybe even a better transmission. I think I would feel a little bit better with that, given how kind of sluggish we've been going up some of these hills here. Especially that one where we were down to about 3 or 4 kilometers per hour. That was it's a little bit ominous, considering we've only seen a very small percentage of the roads in Iceland here. And if we want to explore some of those hidden roads, it might be a better idea to be a little bit more prepared for them. But about 59 minutes left. We'll see you as we get close to our final destination here. Just enjoying the Icelandic scenery and Icelandic roads here. This is a blast. I think it's going to be fun going around the whole country, and then also checking out those hidden roads. I've seen a little bit of video footage for them. They look pretty cool. So lots of fun stuff in the next few episodes, I think. Oh, God. Must be a cop behind us. Sky just told me to watch the speed limit, and I was slowing down, but not fast enough. So much for our third consecutive perfect delivery. With just 29 minutes to go, we get busted for a speeding violation. That's all on me, too. I was just a little bit lazy. I thought, no worries, we'll just slow down slowly. Damn it, there must be a cop right behind us. Busted. Okay, we had 2. Let's start a new streak in the next episode. See if we can get 3 perfect deliveries here at some point. Oh, so disappointing. That's just that little detail, right, in life. Details matter. Just be a little bit sluggish in responding and not watching your speed, and then boom, there you go, €340 fine and perfect delivery down the drain. Anyway, we're 15 minutes from our final destination. We'll see you as we get to this company here. Akureyri. Not too bad. I thought it'd be harder to say, but they're not. If you sound them out, they're fine, I think. I probably butchered it, though, right? Maybe all the Icelandic viewers out there. I don't know. Is there anyone from Iceland watching this? If so, where are you from? And can you help us with pronunciation? About a minute to our final destination, and I can see off on our Nuvi a little bit to the right, there is a mechanic here. So hopefully we can upgrade our level and perhaps qualify for some kind of an engine upgrade too, which would be good. So I think that will be our first step here, is to deliver this, park this, and then the next episode try to find a better upgrade to the engine or transmission here if we can. This is going to be tight parking. It's probably going to be a 40, right? 90. Ooh, oh, right there. Yeah, that's kind of tight. And it's going to be off of our backside. Wow, that's tricky as can be. How do we even do this? Guess you just have, and there's a trailer in front of it off of our backside here. Okay, well, challenge accepted, of course. The other thing I was thinking, it would be fun to set a challenge of trying to get 10 perfect deliveries in a row, right? I mean, considering I don't know. I think I've had times where I've gotten like 5 or 6 in a row, but I'm not sure what the longest I've had is of a certain length. Like I can't just do half-hour journeys and just say, oh yeah, look, another perfect journey, you know? But okay, we're going to use our mirror over there to see if we can back into this. This, yeah, that's not set up very well, is it? Just trying to use the back mirror. I'm going to try to drop it in here, really curve it as we get closer. Such a sharp angle, almost like jackknife it in. See if this works. Right about, I'm kind of using the force here, right about here, I think, is where we need to cut it super tight. See if we can get a little bit more, maybe. A little bit more. I think we missed it. Yeah, I went too tight too soon. It was a good idea, though. It just didn't quite work right. But we should be able to get it if we pull forward now. I totally butchered this. It was a good idea, just didn't work. But the good thing is we're actually pretty nicely set up to get it in our second shot, I think. Just straighten it out a little bit to the right and then twist it. Twist it right now. Yeah, this should give it to us, right? Here. Perfect. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. I screwed it up on the first time. Didn't get it on the first attempt, but not a bad second shot. Let's get our money. See how we did. See if we hit, I think we're level 8, level 9 going to late. We're not late. We just slept a little bit. Oh, are you serious? Late penalty of 10 hours and 21 minutes? How could it be late penalty of 10 hours and 21 minutes? We only slept once. What? It took us 17 hours and 42 minutes to get here? No, it didn't. They're lying. Did I sleep? No, I didn't sleep twice. What the heck? We just drove here and slept once. Just second time in 3 deliveries it's happening. We're never gonna make money in this game. I don't get it. How come it took us, it's a 6-hour drive and we slept for 9 hours. That's 15, but it took us longer, 17 hours and 22. We were late by 10 hours and 20 minutes, so we didn't have enough time to sleep, apparently, which seems a little bit dangerous in Iceland. Well, lesson learned. I'll have to start to watch for the time deliveries there. Anyway, so much for hitting level 9 this episode. See you in the next episode. I'll put a link to it as soon as it's ready. I'm still excited about Iceland, despite the fact that they're not paying us for this job. Take care, everybody. Bye.